Hey everyone, welcome to day one or Monday of my weekly writing and reading video vlog stuff. I switched over from my weekend reading vlog to this kind of weekly thing, so I'm going to film Monday through Friday and upload probably Sunday of my day-to-day writing as well as my reading for the week. I don't foresee a lot of reading happening this month, but I'm going to try to read at least before bedtime. So first, let's talk about my writing for today, which is October 1st. I wrote a total of 2,602 words. So I am ahead of track. I am almost 2 days ahead of track. My goal is to write 1,000 words a day and be finished with this novel by the end of this month, because the book that I am writing is called Revenge Party. It is book 2 of the teen slasher young adult anthology horror series. The first book is Camp Bloody Murder, and each book kind of has different themes to it, and the best way to describe this series is it's kind of like American Horror Story meets like a book version of it, where each book, which would represent the season, is a different kind of genre in the horror world, as well as a different story with different characters. The only thing that connects us, and I wrote it as an anthology series, is because it takes place in the same town. This one didn't explore the town, but the second one will explore the town a little bit more and set the town up for the rest of the series. But this one was more of like a slasher type of one, where, well, this one paid tribute to more kind of like slasher type movies like Friday the 13th, Scream, stuff like with, like more like kind of like bloody and gruesome, where the other one is going to be more based off of like revenge horror movies. And Revenge Party, the themes of it is, well, one, it got based off a song. The title is actually based off of the song Revenge Party from the Mean Girls Broadway soundtrack, which I am obsessed with that song and obsessed with that soundtrack. You can find it on YouTube. It's really worth an hour listen because it's so amazing. I pretty much know it word by word by now. And it's also based off of 2 movies, which is Mean Girls and Heathers. Those are like basically the same movie anyways, but that's kind of what it's based off of. And it's about 2 teens who kind of get fed up with being the outcasts and being picked on by this group of people, so they choose to get revenge on them and start killing them and get their revenge, So I wrote the first chapter and the better part of the second chapter today. My goal, like I said, is to write 1,000 words, and I did get above that, but I like to, when I'm in the mood, write more, so that way I can have like leeway days if I want to take a day off, or if I don't feel good, I don't have to write and force myself to write or catch up the next day. So I'm hoping to get more writing done tomorrow. I'll give you an update. That's going to be what I'm going to be doing pretty much every night before I go to bed, is my updates for my writing and my reading. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. This one I think might be a little longer than Camp Bloody Murder. Camp Bloody Murder is 30,000 words pretty much on the dot, and it is 183 pages long in novel format. Side note, you can pick this book up in the link in the description bar below. It's 99 cents on Kindle, or you can read it on Kindle Unlimited, and the paperback is $8.99. You can get a free ebook copy with Kindle Matchbook. I practiced that for so long, and that came out perfectly. But anyways, the other one I think might be probably about 40,000 words, or probably about 200 pages in length. My goal is for these teen slasher books to be shorter, faster reads, like a shorter length novel, almost like a Goosebump length novel, where you can pick them up and read them like in like a week, a day, a month, kind of like fast reads. And I'm going to be writing Revenge Party, as well as the third book, which is called All Hallows Eve. You can see the covers on my personal Instagram. I'll put the link up here on the description, or on the screen, so you can see it. But I have the 2 books I'll be writing pretty much over the next few months. I'm going to try writing Revenge Party in October, November, and in December, January, write the third book, which is called All Hallows Eve. Revenge Party is scheduled to go up tentatively in the springtime, and the other one will be coming up around the last week of September / October for Halloween, because it's Halloween themed. And I wanted to write them back to back because next year I want to try editing a novel that I wrote this year in 2017, which is called, 2018, I'm sorry, which is called The Unlikely Year. It's a YA contemporary LGBT romance, and I want to kind of edit that and get it ready to Corey, because that's going to be the one I try to go stick my toe into the traditionally published route. So that's kind of my writing. I think that's pretty much it for today. So let's talk about my reading. I did post on my personal Instagram as well my full TBR or want to read type of books for this month, but I'm not sure that it will actually get that much books reading done this month, because when I am writing, I don't really read that much, because I feel like since I am a self-taught writer, I didn't get any formal training done with my writing. I pretty much just wrote a lot from ages of 5 till 26 now. So a lot of the stuff that I learned from my writing is from just reading people's books and learning what kind of writing styles and testing different kind of writing styles of what they wrote, trying to test their writing style and mix it with my writing style. And my writing style is very much a blend of different people's writing. I would love to, say that my biggest inspiration is kind of what I write like, which is Stephen King, but I would never be able to write like Stephen King. I don't think anyone can write like Stephen King besides Stephen King, but I one day would love to be like a Stephen King of the young adult world, with horror books. You never know, but that's kind of like a goal of mine. But anyways, for reading, I don't think it's going to happen that much except for when I go to bed at night, because of the fact that it just, I get kind of influenced by the writing styles. But I did pick out some books that I want to read and focus on. So I have 3 to show you here today. One I did forget, but it is a short story collection for Victober. I think this will fit in Victober. I don't think it actually will. I'm not sure. But I'm going to read it anyways this month. But that is Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. My library has a whole bunch of Agatha Christie's, and I figured why not start with one of the most well-known ones, as well as the movie I think is on Netflix or Hulu. Or the new movie, is on Netflix or Hulu, so I want to test it out. But I think everyone knows what this book is about, so I just grabbed it and to read it. And side note, I finally found the bookmark I've been looking for like a month or so. This is like my favorite bookmark, and you can tell it's my cat's favorite bookmark as well. It was in one of my books that I didn't know. I was planning on reading it, and I should have checked the book, but I didn't. It was on my Stephen King shelf. It was in The Dead Zone, which is on my TBR for this month. But there's another Stephen King book that I want to read this month instead, because it's shorter, and I think I can read it. And that is Wendy's Button Box by Stephen King and Richard Chizmar. I don't know if is he the illustrator or was he a co-author? Let's check. I think he's a co-author, so it's co-written one. But I was so happy to find this book in the Goodwill. It was one of my best finds last year, or earlier this year, and I found it in the Goodwill prices. I'll have to pick up on camera, but $1.79 for this book here. Could not pass up. I let out an audible gasp when I found it, so I was that excited. Let me actually move this just one more up. There we go. So I really want to read this one. It is a Castle Rock novel. I was trying to read the Castle Rock novels in order, but seeing as this one is shorter, I can come back to it, and there is illustrations in here. Let's see if I can find one that's further up in the front, so there's no spoilers in the illustration. So there is illustrations in there as well, so I figured this would be a good one to read. I think what I'm going to try to do is reading a chapter or two a night of either book, so you like a chapter or two of this tonight. I think I'm actually going to start with this one tonight, or chapter 2 of this one night, and an ebook that I'm still reading. I'm going to try reading at least one chapter a day of this until I finish it, and that is Black Rain by Eli Solaris. You've probably seen me mention this a lot. There is, let me see, there's a chapter list. There is 15 chapters, so if I read a chapter a night, I should be done with it by the end of this month. Should be done with it by the end of this month. So yeah, I'm on chapter 4 right now. So I did read a chapter this last night. I'm not in the mood to read my Kindle tonight, so I'll probably read this tomorrow. So it's either going to be one of these books tonight for my reading on Monday, but I think it's more Agatha Christie. So that is it for October 1st. I will update you only when I write. So if I don't write, like, say, for the next 2 days, I'm not going to sit here and say, I didn't write and kind of end the clip, you know. I'm just going to only film this when I do write, and then when I write, I'll also give you my reading updates as well. So that's it for October 1st. I will see you guys in a few seconds for my next update. Hopefully, fingers crossed, is on the 2nd. If not, I'll see you whenever I do write. So until then, have fun, good day, and we'll see you in a few seconds.
Come from a faraway land where strangers hold your hand under the stars in a horse and carts. We made the earth our bed. They said that we're misled, but they don't know we got a field where love grows. And we are broken, but we're fucking beautiful.
Hey everyone, it is now Friday for my writing week, so it is October 5th, and I have not wrote anything since my last update, which was Wednesday, October 3rd. I only wrote those 3 days of the week. Thursday, I was not feeling good. I woke up and it was bad the whole day, you know. I just figured, you know, that day, I was just gonna lay in bed, watch YouTube, and do nothing else. I didn't read, I didn't play games, I didn't do nothing but pretty much lie in bed and watch YouTube videos. So I didn't get any writing done then. And then Friday, which is today, I had to get up early today to pay rent, so I had to like walk and get money orders. And by the time I got back, I was just too dead. Like, I'm not used to getting up to like 12, 1 o'clock because I like to stay up late. So I was just tired all day, and I just wanted to catch up on shows. So I watched Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, and both seasons so far are being amazing. But I will make up for my writing this weekend. Good thing is, my writing, I am ahead of schedule actually. So by tomorrow, I will be right on, you know, the deadline or the word count. So I've been keeping track. This is my book I got at Family Dollar. It's a nice hardcover composition notebook, and this is where I keep all the books I'm planning for my teen slasher series. I keep track of what books are being released. There went the notes. And so far, this here is Revenge Party, the outline. So I'm currently on chapter 5. I'm not going to show you the thing up close because it's starting to my meaty part. But on day 1, I wrote 2,126 words. On day 2, I was up to 4,736 words. And on day 3, which is my current word count, I am at 6,104 words. So I am on schedule to write 1,000 words a day. This weekend, I'm hoping to get at least 2,000 or 3,000 words done. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to be going to the library to return some books, get more books out, of course, and then go to the grocery store to pick up some stuff that I forgot to pick up. So I will be doing that, and then I'm coming home, and then I am going to be doing nothing but, well, I have to clean my bathroom first. I have to clean my bathroom, because I forgot to do that Thursday, because then I got sick. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to write. I'm going to write at least 1,000 words tomorrow, and then Sunday, I'm doing nothing at all, so I'm going to try to focus on writing a lot. I'm not going to force myself to write, but I'm going to hope to get those done. So that is my writing for the week. I am up to 6,104 words. So yeah, good start to the writing month. So let's get into my reading updates, because it's a writing and reading vlog. I did finish one book this week, which is on Tuesday. I read it all in one day, and that was Gwendy's Button Box by Stephen King and Richard Chismar. I usually do not like to read books that are close to my genre, because I like to read, I write horror novels, and I kind of learned most of my writing style from Stephen King because I admire his writing, and I would love to one day, be known as the Stephen King of the young adult world, which I know it won't ever happen, but I kind of model my storytelling after him, and I use a lot of times for first person, like most YA books, but this book here, since it was co-authored, I figured I could read this one, and it was a little bit different than his normals, so. But I really love this book. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. It is a novella. It's only 155 pages long, and really, it's even shorter than that because the words are big. But I don't know what it was. It was going to be a 4-star, but then the last 5-6 chapters of this book, like, it had me bawling my eyes out like a little baby, and it wasn't even that emotional. Like, there was emotional moments, but, like, it wasn't like that, even that emotional. So, I love this book, and I'm looking forward to the next Castle Rock novella, which comes out, I think, I have to check. It might come out next month. I'm not sure. Or maybe early next year. I think it's called Elevation, I think. But I would highly recommend Gwendy's Button Box if you can find it or if you own it, because it is a really, really good novel. The book that I'm currently reading, because I want to finish this series up, is The Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. This is the third and final book in the Shades of Magic series, and I am on chapter 2 right now, only right here. I read this first chapter in one night, which is 60 pages. It was amazing. I would highly recommend the series. I'm going to try to pick this up this weekend as well to finish it up a little bit. I did also work a little bit more on my ebook, but I forgot to grab it, which was Black Rain. I am on chapter 7, like halfway through chapter 7. And it's getting really, really good. So, I'm going to pick up this more here, this weekend going on. And then I think the next book I'm going to pick up from my TBR for October is going to be Strange Weather by Joe Hill. I do write the same kind of genre as he does, but I don't, because I'm a self-taught writer, so I kind of adapt my writing based on other people's writing styles, stuff like that. And this writing style I learned a lot from was Stephen King. Like Stephen King, Bentley Little, what was his name? The guy who wrote The Talisman? Peter Straub. So yeah, I kind of like, those are the books like that, like the authors that I like read as a kid that kind of modeled my writing as I grew up. And I read Joe Hill's writing, and I love his storytelling, but his writing style isn't something that I would adapt into my own. So I'm probably gonna read that one next, which is it's a 4 short story bind up. So yeah, I'm gonna try reading that next week, or I might even start that this week, trying to like read one in between this, depending on how it goes. But we shall see. I'm going to upload this probably Sunday, and then I will start my next reading vlog next Monday, which is the 8th. The next reading vlog will run through Monday the 8th through Friday the 12th. So that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and until next time, let me know what you're reading down in the comments below. If you're writing, let me know. I know NaNoWriMo is coming next month, so a lot of people are probably preparing for that. I'd love to hear what you're going to be writing and preparing. So until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day, evening, night, wherever in the world. I'll see you guys in my next video.